What's going on, you guys? So it's the next day. So today we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to tackle some stuff. What you guys didn't see yesterday off camera is that I went ahead and removed some of the heater core hoses. Now that the heads have been removed off of the block and I have some access to them. Yeah, some of the stuff that I'm removing is still in good condition. Like those hoses are still in good condition, but I'm going to go ahead and change them out anyway, since now is the opportunity to go ahead and remove them now that I have the room and the accessibility to do so. If the heads were there or the intake manifold was in the way, I wouldn't be able to do it, and I definitely don't want to come back in a second time or third time to remove them if they start leaking or go bad for whatever the reason is. So that's the reason why we're replacing the heater core hoses. Also replace one of the seals that runs into the water pump area. There's a seal or metal tube that passes antifreeze. I changed the seal on it, or the O-ring on it, and then also covered the block with some tape to make sure nothing goes in it. I also sprayed some fogging oil, and I also installed the transmission mount that I told you guys I was going to do. So I did it. It was very simple, very easy to do. I bought the kit and it came with the motor mounts and the transmission mount. So today what we're going to be doing is installing the new tie rods and the new front end links. At the front end links, I believe the bushing is kind of torn, and so is the tie rod. I guess the seal where the grease is it has split open, and there's grease all over the place. We also have a fuel injector cleaner that I bought that just came in and sitting right there, that we're going to go ahead and we're going to but we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean and test the fuel injectors to make sure they're running good. And that's pretty much it. We still have a little bit of more stuff to do until the heads are ready. I haven't gotten the call yet, but when the heads are ready, I'm going to go ahead and pick them up, and then we're pretty much going to start putting everything back in. So there's a lot of work to do. I have everything, so let's get to work. going on, you guys? So it's the next day or a couple of days later. It's a beautiful day outside today, so I wanted to show you guys the layout in the garage. Normally I would put this stuff up on a table, on a big long table, so everything is sorted out nicely, but I decided to put them in the garage. They're a lot easier for me. So basically what the plan of attack today is, so that you guys know what we're going to do, is we're going to probably clean the intake manifold, because there is oil and I believe antifreeze mixed together, so I don't want this stuff to get mixed up when we place the intake manifold on top of the heads. I don't want all that old fluid to mix with the new fluid, so I'm going to clean this sucker out, and we're probably going to paint it, so I'm not sure what color, maybe black or red, we'll see. I want it to look nice. The color looks kind of faded, even though it's I don't know, gray or silver, whatever you want to call it. The boxes you see here are just the brake rotors that we did, and the old alternator. We put a new one in because I started making noise, and I noticed that it wasn't functioning right, so brand new alternator, might as well change it anyways. Everything is laid out, and then behind me we also have the exhaust manifolds, stock exhaust manifolds. We're not putting long tube headers on it. You know, I don't want to mess with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the car or sell it in the near future, so we're not trying to go for power here. We're just trying to get the car back together so it can drive again. Maybe in the near future I might do it, I'm not sure yet. But for now I just want to put the heads on. So we need to bolt the exhaust manifolds to the heads. We have ARP head bolts in that box right there. So we're going to put on new ARP head bolts. My mistake, exhaust manifold bolts. So we're going to put a little bit of anti-seize on them, and we're going to torque them down to 20 foot-pounds. That's what I found online. So brand new exhaust manifold bolts, even though I could use these again. I'm not going to. I'm going to put ARP exhaust manifold bolts, and we're going to put new OEM exhaust manifold gaskets. Obviously the heads are going to get new Velcro head gaskets, and then we're going to bolt everything on. But before we do that, we also have to change one of the power steering hoses, which I don't really like. It's one of those hoses that has like I don't know if you guys are familiar, has like lines into it, like it's I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like almost like a braided line. I'm going to replace that because if you grab it, it's kind of sweaty, so I'm going to replace that. The part is in there. So that is the plan of attack today. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to put all of this in one video. I might do a separate video or break up the video, so this way this is a little more entertaining instead of putting everything in one whole video. So we'll see how everything goes. I just wanted to point that out. But we do have a lot of stuff to do today. We're almost ready to put the heads on, but we have to do a little stuff before we put everything on. Also, the fuel injectors were clean. I have the tool up there, auto tool, the CT160. So I cleaned the fuel injectors. I also cleaned them with some fuel injector cleaner in the little what the hell is it called? Ultrasonic cleaning. So I did the ultrasonic cleaning on them. So we're gonna put new seals on them. They're over there, or the fuel injectors are somewhere, I'm not sure. We're gonna put new seals on them, and then that's pretty much it. So we still have quite a bit of stuff to do. Hopefully we can get the car together, because the weather's gonna start getting worse, even though we do have nice weather today. So we got a lot of stuff to do, guys. So let's get to work. What's going on, you guys? As you guys can tell, you've not reached the end of the video, and we pretty much, or I pretty much just installed the front brakes. We didn't really do much in this video. It was just primarily me doing the front brakes, as the front brakes needed to be changed. They were pretty much low enough for me to want to change them out. So I went ahead and I ordered slotted and drilled rotors from Rock Auto, as well as ceramic brake pads to control the brake dust, and also to stop better and stop on a dime. In terms of the ones in the rear, pretty much that we replaced 5,000 miles ago, as the owner had told me. When I went to go look at the vehicle, he told me that he had changed them out probably like 5,000 miles or so ago. And when I brought the vehicle home, I obviously jacked the rear end up and took the tires off, and I visually inspected, and I saw that the brakes were changed and that we had a good amount of meat on those brake pads. So we're pretty much fine on the rear. I'm pretty happy. So I didn't really need to go ahead and order brake pads. So in the near future, if it does need it, obviously we'll go ahead and change them out. But we're good in the rear. And I did off camera, obviously, change the tie rod ends, just the tie rod end. I believe one of them had a crack in the boot, or it had cracks showing on the boot, and I had a little bit of play. I don't remember exactly, but I did change them out. Now that we had the wheel off and I was doing the brakes, it was giving me the ability to now change the tie rod end. And I also did change the sway bar end link. I don't know why I changed it out, but I did change them out. So yeah, we did the brakes, we did the tie rod ends, and we did the sway bar end links. I'm not sure if you guys can see it in the video or not, but I did do all that good stuff. Now, in terms of me in the garage, and me showing you guys everything that was laid out on the floor, I did have the heads sitting behind me. For you guys, I believe it was a couple of days later. For me, it was almost a month. I had to wait almost a month to get them back from the machine shop because the machine shop was busy. I was doing this job in the summertime, so you guys can guess why the machine shop was busy in the summer. So when I got them back, I had them laying down behind me in the garage, and now I believe in the next video, we're going to be installing the heads, the head bolts, the exhaust manifold bolts, exhaust manifolds, exhaust manifold gaskets, head bolts, whatever. You guys get the point. We're going to be doing a lot of work inside the motor, on the top side of the motor. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And that's pretty much it, you guys. It's just me hopping in to let you guys know we didn't do much. It was just me doing the front brakes as I was waiting for the heads to come back. So I had time to go ahead and just get some stuff situated underneath the vehicle in terms of suspension. So that's what I did, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know the vibes. I'm out.